suite and putting a program together. So I'm happy to help you offline. As an active member in Owasp, I'll be happy to help all of you, because I think it helps all of us collectively move the bar in terms of information security practices for software.
Hey, look at that!
Look at that, we got
You
rich.
did this!
Well, DTC is a corporate member, hence we get extra rights.
You can just keep that one. Huh?
Yeah, thanks, Jim. Our next panelist is Jennifer Bayou, currently an independent security consultant. She has previously served as CISO, security architect, a Big Four security consultant, and as an internal auditor, as well as a security engineer. She is the author of several books on information security. She is currently engaged in a wide variety of industries with projects ranging from compliance oversight, policy, and metrics to technical architectures. Let me also plug a new book she has co-edited along with Warren Axelrod, titled Information Security and Privacy Insights for Enterprise Leaders. It's to be published in February of next year. When you do read the book, please make sure you check out one of the most interesting chapters on human elements of privacy, written by me. I just had to put a plug in for myself. Jennifer.
There we go. Now you know how I got in the panel. I'm kidding. Warren chose Mahi's job. Like Jim, I was a chief information security officer on Wall Street and started application security vulnerability assessment program using static analysis and code review, metrics, and management reporting. And a couple of years ago, this was almost unheard of. And now, looking at the people in the room, it's interesting to me that the application security drivers and the people bringing the field to the next level are not people who have been traditionally working in security. They are developers who have requirements, right? Now we actually have requirements to build security into our software, not to wait until the security professional, comes by, finds the bug with an automated scanner, and makes you go back and fix it. So I'm very supportive of these types of efforts. I'm consulting in this area now, not that any of you who actually come here would need me, but the idea is that there should be more by way of standards where we can, professionally demonstrate that the security is adding value to the company and that management is getting what it's paying for when they fund these types of programs.
Thank you, Jennifer. Carlos Ricalde is our next panelist and is a senior vice president at Lehman Brothers, where he has led the creation of a global project management office and product development lifecycle. He has previously served as managing director of Successful Technology Inc., a management consulting firm, and he created the CISO organization for KPMG globally and nationally. Carlos?
Thanks, Mahi. I'm starting to feel like I might be the only guy on this panel that's not a CISO nowadays. But I've certainly been in the space. On the other hand, I'm also in an operational risk role, or I should say I was in an operational risk role. Things have changed a little bit at Lehman Brothers recently. So, Phil, I may be willing to sell some of those photographs for you. I'm actually in the midst right now of the integration work between Lehman and Barclays, so things are moving pretty quickly around here. Relative to application security, I was interested, Jim, in your comment about the green field. I'm wondering how that could be the case. When information security, certainly my experience has it on the application side has been, you don't really start with the green field. The application workers or the developers are doing what they do in the fashion that they know how to do. And a big part of it is getting the standards in, getting the life cycle to actually move from just I write code SDLC to I protect the environment SDLC. And that's been one of the challenges in my operational risk management role. One of my key initiatives was a program I called Client Confidentiality, And an underlying piece, in fact, one of the longest running pieces in progress and yet to go, was truly tightening up all of the applications, not just the ones that we thought were the ones that faced the clients on the web. And a lot of that is really changing that behavior of the entire IT organization from the concept and planning piece and the implementation of the metrics, and inevitably actually getting the developers and the development management organization to change how they work to make that really happen from the beginning rather than after the fact on code reviews, which we do the code reviews, but they used to be after the fact. Now we're baking them into the process.
Thank you, Carlos. Our next panelist is Sunil Shetty, who is CISO at NYSE Euronext. NYSE Euronext operates the world's largest exchange group. As you might have heard last week, they hit a record 10 billion transactions in a single day. So Sunil has to deal with providing exceptional speed and performance while ensuring utmost security, a tough challenge indeed. One of the things you need to know about Sunil, though, on a personal level, is, we often use the phrase, I feel like I'm on top of the world. Sunil, and we use this phrase when you're very happy or when you've achieved something exceptional. Sunil has been to the top of the world, not only figuratively, as we use the term, but also physically. He's been to Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth.
Let's make it the base camp.
Sunil?
Thank you for that kind introduction, Mahi. So I'm the de facto CISO, even though I don't necessarily have that authentic title per se. My official title is it's a little more longer than it really needs to be. I'm the Senior Vice President and Global Head of Information Security, Technology, Risk Management, and Compliance. So it's rather a long stroke of the brush for NYSE Euronext on a global basis. The areas under me that me and my team manage include what I call as soup to nuts coverage, which is a little interesting when I speak to my peers about what they do and what it encompasses. We oversee policies, procedures, standards, awareness, investigations, security assurance or security assessments, security architecture team, and a security operations team, which is the actual implementation, administration, and management of any heterogeneous security infrastructure asset. So across any of the layers, anything that is security specific, we write the policies and we manage it. So which is a little different model from what I'm, given my previous experience with other companies. One of the things the selling point, and I think it maybe hopefully it'll be useful for you, is when I talk to my CXO level people, application security it hasn't been sort of organic with us for a long time. It's a couple of years old and we continue to get better at it. But the one thing, the selling point is, the elevator pitch, as we call them as, is you cannot secure insecure code. Right? I mean, you can put layers of technologies beneath and above it and dress it up with all kinds of things, but if the underlying code does not have specific security attributes embedded within that, no amount of other ancillary technologies will protect that. Given the sort of the exchange environment, even though most of the core or the heart of the trading systems operate in a closed circuit environment, we still have content management systems, we have market data dissemination systems. All of them, though may not materially result in an issue, but